We just have a few questions here that I wanted to just run past you, for the rod, right? So from your investigative work, what are the most common patterns that you see in financial crime, just in terms of just South Africa?
Yeah, look, so I come across a lot of illicit funds flowing into property transactions. I see a lot of proxy entities being set up for no other purpose than receiving illicit funds. And then I see a lot of enablers in corruption, auditors and lawyers, etc., who help with the disbursement of these illicit funds.
Wow, that sounds quite interesting. So would you say that the average South African should keep back of their mind that there's quite a lot happening, although not obviously open to the naked eye?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, because we have to consider that predominantly, the work that we do mostly focuses on public funds, and it's so sad and frustrating to see that those are funds that could really sort of benefit South Africans that are being siphoned off to all sorts of other private pockets. So that's really the frustrating part.
Wow, so some great insights. And then what's the one thing that you hope that delegates walk away with from today's session?
I hope that delegates will notice some of the shortfalls and the gaps, especially where money laundering linked to corruption occurs in sort of the property space and cash disbursements and those kind of spaces, that hopefully there's a conversation that can get going in terms of how to maybe close those gaps where it's too easy to really move those funds around.
That's true. And in terms of just compliance professionals that are sitting in the room, what role do you think they should play in just uncovering, as well as preventing financial crime?
Yeah, look, so obviously the compliance officers, they work within a certain legal ambit and framework, right? And I think it's just about standing up and, holding, firm to those legal prescripts and drilling it home to management and board level that these aren't sort of thumbsuck exercises and things that they make up to tick boxes, that there's actually laws to comply with. And then obviously down the line, there could be massive repercussions if you don't comply. So it makes business sense, not only ethically and morally, but business sense to comply.
Wow, that's very powerful words there that you just mentioned to us there. And Peter, you're doing some great work, great nuggets that you shared. And of course, the work that you do is impacting directly, as it were, the activities of some of those criminals, and bringing to the fore as well, just to just the public eye, some of those things that are being done, behind the scenes, as it were. What would you say, maybe as just a parting word to someone that is watching?
Yeah, is that unfortunately, even though it sometimes is purported to be the post-state capture era, is that this sort of malfeasance is still very rife in South Africa, and that we can still turn the ship. It's not a lost cause. If on all these various sectors in financial compliance and law enforcement, people do pull together, there's still hope to salvage the situation and really to turn the ship around.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Peter.